All right, let's jump right into this explainer. If you open up Facebook today, you've probably noticed that almost everything you scroll past has literally nothing to do with your actual friends. Yet, the internet is just completely flooded with marketing blogs and so-called gurus claiming they found the secret code to hacking your reach. But, how much of that is actually real? Today, we're stripping away all that guesswork. We're going to look strictly at the hard data, the official documentation, and the confirmed algorithm shifts to understand exactly how this platform operates in 2026.
Get this. By Meta's own count, looking at US feeds in the fourth quarter of 2025, a massive 41% of what you see comes from totally unconnected accounts. That means content from people or pages you don't even follow. Just 2 years before that, Mark Zuckerberg put that number at around 20%. So it's roughly doubled when you add in the 46.8% from your actual friends, pages and groups, and then that remaining 12.2% from odds and ends like events. The picture becomes crystal clear. The era of the pure friends feed is officially dead. Facebook is now, at its core, a recommendation engine built entirely to guess what will hold your attention.
Section 1. The Engine Room. How Facebook ranks posts.
Okay, let's strip away all that heavy engineering jargon. Here is what's literally happening every single time you open the app. Trillions of eligible posts are being filtered through 4 exact steps, down to roughly 500 candidates for your feed. First up, we have inventory. This is the whole shebang. Every single post that could possibly appear, from friends, groups, ads, and those unconnected accounts. Second, signals. Think of these as the raw facts. Who posted it, what time it is, your device, even your connection speed. Third, and this is where the heavy lifting happens, predictions. Meta runs over 100 prediction models all at once to estimate how likely you are to comment, share, or watch a video to the very end. Finally, all those predictions collapse into step 4, a single relevant score. This is basically Meta's best guess at how meaningful you'll find the story. The higher the score, the higher it sits on your screen.
Moving on to Section 2, Confirmed Algorithm Changes, what Meta officially put on the record.
Meta actually confirmed a massive push for short video, specifically surfacing over 25% more same-day reels in late 2025 compared to the previous quarter. And guys, this wasn't an accident. It was a highly deliberate algorithmic boost. Alongside feed and video ranking improvements that delivered a solid 7% lift in organic views, the time people spend watching video is up double digits year over year in the US. So if you're wondering where organic reach actually lives right now, short video is the undeniable answer.
To understand how we got here, we really have to look at how aggressively Meta has evolved the feed over the last year. In June 2025, they just went ahead and routed all uploaded video directly into the Reels surface. Then, in January 2026, they launched UTIS, that's the User True Interest Survey. They literally started asking people right in their feed, hey, how well does this video match your interests? And doing that, pushed their interest detection precision from about 48% to over 63%. But July 2026 brought the absolute biggest twist, off-platform data. Things you do on entirely different sites and apps now personalize your organic feed in Reels, not just your ads. If you buy a camping tent on some completely separate website, you might suddenly start seeing camping reels on Facebook. It's wild, but your online shopping habits outside of Facebook now directly dictate your organic recommendations.
Oh, and please remember, begging for likes or comments is textbook engagement bait, and it will earn you a strict algorithmic demotion. Things like comment yes if you agree, or tag 3 friends are heavily penalized. Meta is maintaining incredibly strict policies against anyone who systematically uses engagement bait to try and gain their reach. You absolutely have to earn genuine interaction now. Transparent bait, it just gets throttled right out of the gate.
Section 3. Contested Claims and Myths, Separating Reality from Marketing Blog Guesswork.
Okay, you've probably heard this one. Never, ever post a link on Facebook because the algorithm will just instantly bury it.
Well, despite the panic, neutral data shows that referral traffic actually rose by roughly 4 times for some publishers by March 2026, right after Meta let political and news content back into feeds. That proves quality links absolutely do survive. There is no blanket ban on outbound links. What Meta is actually demoting are links that lead to super slow loading pages, cloaking domains, or ad-heavy clickbait. If you've got a clean link to a good, fast destination, it's not inherently penalized.
But wait, you might be thinking, if links aren't banned, why were 98.5% of feed views totally link-free late last year? Honestly, it happens by structural design, not because of some hidden penalty on legitimate links. The feed is just overwhelmingly leaning towards native video and those unconnected recommendations we talked about. It's a link-light environment by design. Only about 1.5% of views actually included a link, and usually it was from a page the viewer already followed anyway.
Stop chasing the clock. I literally cannot say this enough. For standard feed posts, like text or photos, there is no magical hour that the algorithm secretly rewards. Standard posts surface based purely on their relevance score, because the feed is completely non-chronological. Now sure, fresh reels do get a slight same-day timing boost, but standard posts rely entirely on how deeply they resonate with the audience, no matter what time of day you hit publish. All those best times to post charts you see floating around online, they're really just measuring when people are awake and active. That might give you a tiny bump in early engagement, but it is absolutely not a ranking lever built into the algorithm.
Now for perhaps the most common grievance of all time. Facebook is hiding my posts, so I'll buy ads. The reality here is that the massive drop in organic reach is a structural shift toward recommendations, not some malicious pay-to-play scheme. Think back to that first data point. When 41% of the feed is suddenly handed over to recommended content from total strangers, there is simply less physical space for posts from pages people actually follow. You aren't being shadow banned to sell ads, you're just competing in a wildly crowded arena where reach has to be earned, post by post, through incredibly strong signals.
You'll also hear bloggers hyping up that half your feed is from strangers now. It's kind of close enough to feel true, but it's wrong on the details. Rounding numbers up is exactly how this folklore starts, and we really need to anchor our strategies in Meta's precise data. The measured figure from Meta's own widely viewed content report is exactly 41% of views in the US for the end of 2025. Precision really matters when you're trying to build a winning strategy. Which brings us to Section 4, the 2026 Playbook, Actionable Rules for the Recommendation Era.
It's time to drop the outdated tactics and focus on these confirmed strategies. First, leverage Reels as your discovery engine. Short video is absolutely the format Meta is heavily pushing into unconnected feeds. Second, prioritize saves and private shares, like when someone sends a post directly via Messenger or WhatsApp. Those are incredibly strong signals to the algorithm that your content has real tangible value, way more than just a simple like. Third, you absolutely must post original work. Meta systems will bury recycled clips, watermarked reposts, or those lazy, low-effort edits of someone else's footage. Getting an unoriginal content flag will just completely kill your distribution. Fourth, if you really must link out, ensure it's to a fast, legitimate page so you dodge that clickbait penalty. And finally, stop agonizing over the perfect posting time for regular posts. Instead, take all that energy and spend it obsessing over the first 3 seconds of your next reel, because that is where attention is actually won or lost today.
Since the platform is now, for all intents and purposes, a pure recommendation engine, I want to leave you with this one thought to evaluate your own strategy moving forward. Your follower count, it doesn't guarantee you a spot in the feed anymore. Facebook has essentially handed the feed's real estate over to recommendations, and reach is something every single post has to fight for and earn on its own merit through genuine relevance and engagement. So ask yourself, are you adapting to the recommendation era, or are you still trying to play by the rules of the old friends feed? It's time to start earning that reach.